The Murmansk region is the northernmost federal subject of the Russian Federation, north of the Arctic Circle. Its territory stretches 500 kilometers from east to west and 400 kilometers from north to south. The region borders two countries, Norway in the northwest and Finland in the west. The Republic of Karelia shares its border to the south. The Barents and the White Seas wash the Kola Peninsula. The city of Murmansk is the largest city north of the Arctic Circle, with an ice-free port that provides sea shipping to the far north and beyond. The operation of unique nuclear-powered icebreakers allows for the year-round navigation. The climate is temperate maritime in the south and relatively mild subarctic in the north due to the influence of winds from the warm Atlantic flow. The region has 4 seaports and 2 airports. Murmansk is the starting point for the Arctic journeys and trips to the North Pole. It's in Murmansk where the annual ski marathon is hosted during the spectacular Festival of the North. The relief of the Kola Peninsula has a variety of tundra soils, with Arctic, lichen, swampy, bushy, forest and mountainous lands. Mountain groups named Hibime, meaning mountains in the Sami language, rise above sea level up to 1,200 meters. The peninsula is undoubtedly a mineralogical treasury, with more than 1,000 minerals having been discovered in its depths. More than 150 of them are truly unique. 32 species of mammals inhabit the area within the boundaries of the peninsula. Among them are foxes, martens, ermines, wolves, brown bears, wolverines, moose, reindeer and many others. 280 species of birds may be found here. The region has a population of 777,000 inhabitants. The indigenous Sami people makes up 1,550 of this population. The guests of the Sami community become familiar with their unique culture. They listen to tales about Sami history and their ethos. The visitors get acquainted with the Sami religious beliefs. Feeding reindeer and taking part in traditional Sami games. Enjoying the fascinating reindeer sledding. Modern culture has also brought about the use of snowmobiling in the Sami village. It's customary for the Sami people to treat their guests to their national fish soup and fragrant tea. Siberian Huskies have thrived in the Arctic regions. The visitors of Husky Park have a great time with the charming Huskies, who are passionate about running in harnesses while taking kids and adults for a ride on a sled. Enthusiasts of various tourist activities are charmed with the region's landscape, weather peculiarities, and its cultural historic potential. Tourists come to the Kola Peninsula to get familiar with snowmobiling, skiing, dog and reindeer sledding, to discover the lifestyle of the indigenous Arctic ethnic groups, and to chase the fascinating northern lights. The tour operator of Kola Travel offers all types of tourist programs to fit any taste: sporting and business tours, corporate events, sightseeing and active holidays, as well as providing our own accommodation and visa support. The Kola Peninsula has 2 peculiarities: long polar nights in winter and the unique experience of the sun which never sets in summer. The northern lights are observed here for about 200 nights per year. The spectacular charming game of colors dancing in the dark sky like flames of fire may fascinate you from several minutes up to several days in a row. Geoscientists are always there to forecast polar lights activity and determine the best observation sites from where you can contemplate this phenomenon. Kola Travel arranges trips for their groups to the observation point for Aurora Borealis. The northern lights can also be observed from other northern regions, Taimyr, Chukotka and Yamal, but they are far more distant from central Russia. The Kola Peninsula, however, is only 1,000 kilometers away from St. Petersburg, or 1,500 kilometers from Moscow by train or plane. The people of the far north welcome their guests with all their inherent good nature and are always happy to share their warmth and hospitality. At Kola Travel, we have combined all of the best qualities in our tours to provide tourists with the most pleasurable of excursions on the Kola Peninsula. And we have catered to the needs of our guests so that you can spend unforgettable and enjoyable winter or summer holidays surrounded by the fabulous northern nature. Welcome to the Russian North.